Hey everyone, this is just another little quick update video. I'm sorry for another one of these, but I'm working on putting the deleted scenes up. I got around 4 comments or less asking for deleted scenes, so I'll be getting to put them up. The problem is I have to get them all off this old VHS tape that has like a couple extra minutes of footage on it. So I have to hook the VCR up to the computer, so that just takes a little bit longer, but I am getting around to doing it. But in the meantime, I just want to do another little update video. I haven't really done a lot of these. Sorry if this is boring, but I just want to talk to you guys about some the Mr. Bean DVDs out there. I know there's a lot, especially in the United States, and there's not a lot in England. In the United States, we have like a bunch of Mr. Bean DVDs, and I just want to talk about a couple of them, give you my opinion on them and which one you should buy. So I'll get started on that. The first couple I'll talk about is I don't have every one of these, but these are the Mr. Bean, the animated series. These are pretty cool. They don't have many episodes on them. It each comes in about 2 discs. Let's see. There's 9 episodes in the first one. There's probably on the same in the second. This is volume 1 and 2 here. These are pretty cool. The animated series, I'm sure a couple of you had seen them. If you're not United States, you probably have, but it's actually a pretty fun show to watch if you're a Mr. Bean fan. Rowan Atkinson does the voice, or it's more like sounds of being in this. So, but these are pretty cool DVDs, and I would recommend you buy them. There's like 2 more or maybe even 1 more set out there. So yeah, definitely look into buying the Mr. Bean. There's even a couple of really cool extra special features on here, which I wasn't expecting, but yeah, they're pretty cool. So definitely check these out. You can probably get them on Amazon or eBay or even in the store or something. Next up is the whole bean. I really don't get like why this whole package is themed like Mr. Bean is a can of soup. It's even over here. He's like coming out of a can for some reason. I really don't know why that is. It's kind of creepy if you ask me. It's some kind of gimmick the A&E tried when they were marketing this, but it's actually surprisingly a really cool set. It's got 3 discs and it includes every episode of the Mr. Bean live action series. It's even got the Mr. Bean comic relief sketches. It's got not the newer one that came out in 2007. It's got a couple of the older ones. Blind Date and Torval and Bean. Blind Date is the one where he goes in the game show, and Torval and Bean is the one where he goes to like the ice skating rink, and that's always pretty funny. There's also a couple of never before seen sketches on here. There's a 40-minute documentary that talks about how Mr. Bean came to be with like interviews with Rowan Atkinson. Um, there's some trailers on here, some interactive other stuff you could check out, but when this came out, this was like really all we had. There was a couple of Mr. Bean DVDs, but never released like this. This is probably a really cool set, although the creepy cover, this is probably a really cool. I would recommend this for live action. There's another one we'll talk about. Then there's this. This is Mr. Bean, the Ultimate Collection. This is a really cool collection. It's got virtually everything Mr. Bean in it. It's got Mr. Bean, the series. It's got Bean the movie, Mr. Bean's Holiday. It's got the animated series, and it has all the special features that are included in these. It's basically this plus Bean's Holiday and Bean the movie all merged into this. And yeah, so that's why this is so huge. It doesn't have all the animated series episodes. It has, I think, 2 volumes, so it might have about like 10 episodes on here. Um, but yeah, this is like a really impressive collection. It's got these really weird small DVD cases, which I don't really get. But it's got like all like the Bean poses and stuff going on. They're pretty cool. The same exact special features come from Bean the movie and Bean's Holiday. There's nothing new on them. It's just, I know in England there's a 2-disc edition of Bean the movie, but this is all we get. There's like a music video on the Bean the movie, and I think that's it. There's not even any commentary or anything, but this is probably like in the US, if you want to get everything Mr. Bean, go after this. If you have this, you basically have everything. You're just missing a couple volumes of the animated series, which even isn't that necessarily, must have. But if you love the live action Bean stuff, I definitely recommend this. There is one more thing I'd like to talk about though. A lot of you post comments asking where I get the music from in my videos. The Bean's Holiday music I got right off. I just recorded it off the Mr. Bean's Holiday website. I don't know if that's still up. If it is, I'll find a link and post it. But I just got the background music off of there and kind of amped it up to sound out with the video. But a lot of you asked where I get the other songs from, and they all came off of this. This is Bean the album. Um, this is the soundtrack for Bean the movie. It's got 15 tracks on it, including He's a Rebel, which I used in the Mr. Bean tribute. A lot of you have asked where I got that. This is where that came from. It's called He's a Rebel, and it is by, let me see, it's by Alicia's Attic, and it's on here. Also on here is the Howard Goodell main theme of Bean, the Mad Pianos it's called. And I also got a lot of questions about that. It's the main theme of Bean when he's like breaking in the museum. They play it. But that all came off of this. You could probably get this anywhere online. I'm pretty sure they have this in England, but it's pretty cool. There's the CD. It comes with this, you know, pictures and stuff. It's pretty cool. Um, a lot of you also asked. There was never an official soundtrack released for Mr. Bean's Holiday. Um, So there probably won't ever will be. But the theme for that was really cool. I know a lot of people like that. I don't know if they'll ever release a soundtrack, but this is from the first movie, and it's got an extra track on here called "Elected Mr. Bean in the Smear Campaign." It's a really funny song if you listen to it all the way through. So I would definitely check this out, and I promise I will get them deleted scenes up as soon as I can. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I would love to do a lot more of these, just talking to you guys about the Mr. Bean procs, but I don't know if these are enjoyable. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If not, I won't make another one, and I'm sorry you had to sit through it. But thanks, guys, for watching, and the lead scenes are coming soon.